Hey guys, welcome into Reminiscing with Shady, episode 24. This is some Ridge Racer gameplay I got for you guys going on right here. Game from my childhood, both the arcade version and the PlayStation versions were something that I played. I was kind of a bit of an arcade junkie as a kid, but we're going to have more of that in a later episode of Reminiscing with Shady. I plan to go to the local arcade and do some gaming there and just show you guys what's up. So, Ridge Racer was both developed and published by Namco. The arcade version of this game was released December 31st of 93. And the PlayStation version of this game, the game that I most remember playing, is from September 9th, 1995 is when it was released. And what you just saw before me was the intro to Ridge Racer. And that's something a lot of current games today lack, is... Sure, the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, the Uncharteds, the insert obligatory big-time series here like Halo, they have like, while from year to year they don't really vary a whole lot, you know, they're always going to be games that you can enjoy. They don't have a whole lot of bells and whistles. They don't have a whole lot of, you know, small, minute, tiny details that just... bring you back for more to a game, like you know, playing I think that's Galaga right before this, and having that cool little intro by the announcer. You know, they don't have that stuff anymore. They have these little like humdrum, oh, I'm a super serious try hard soldier man and I like to do super serious try hard soldier man things, you know, kind of music going on. And they don't have, you know, any of these just nifty little just trinkets of information. And those little trinkets can bring you back to a game over and over and over and over again. And you know, Ridge Racer, while it's got its issues present day, you know, turning is kind of a bitch. The 3D movement, there's no drifting. I'm so used to, you know, all the other games where it's like right here, that would have launched me way ahead. I would be ahead of that purple car right now. But instead, I'm sliding, losing speed, losing time, hitting the wall where you bounce back. It's hitting the walls in this game is like bouncing off a fucking bumper lane in bowling. It's ridiculous. But, you know, this was like cutting edge for 1993, 1995 in there. And I actually looked up the Wikipedia page like I always do. And apparently this game got a lot of 7s and 8s. So it wasn't like top of the line back then. I guess people didn't really care for it because it didn't have a two-player mode, which is why I'm in a whole lot of like differing courses. Basically, you had one course and you could change it based on difficulty, and it would add portions to the track. But I chose to just do the beginning track because I didn't want to embarrass myself. I think I think that was a 4th place finish, and this might be a 3rd place finish if I am correct. Kind of the other issues that a lot of people mentioned are the lack of varying differences between the cars. You know, one car is not too different from the next, kind of a thing. And I learned after playing this, I played one more game when I wasn't recording, and I picked the fastest car that didn't have any handling at all, and I won like easily with that car because it had a faster top speed. But again, you know, games like this from when I was like, you know, 8 years old or something when I got my PlayStation. I forget how old exactly I was. I might have even been 6 years old when I got my first console. You know, this is just all you needed for a kid, was just this racing game, and I would try to just better my time every time, and I literally would sit in front of the PlayStation for as long as my mom would let me, and just try to beat my best time. Whether or not I got first place was irrelevant. It was, just beating my best time. But because there's no artificial AI that's of any value in this game, you're obviously going to get first place if you beat your last time and your last time was in first place. I at one point did perfect the time and get the perfect line, and I beat the devil car, which is the 13th car. But that was like a long time ago, and my, 640 by 480 driving skills are just not up to par. Like right there, I cut the corner too quickly because I can't drift. So, I don't know. I would have much preferred to, have drifting in this game. But drifting really didn't exist, I feel like, in the mainstream back in these days. I didn't even know what drifting was until I was like 14 or 15. But then again, what can you do? I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot of memory about this game. Oh, speaking of which, what's really cool is that this game runs entirely on the PlayStation's RAM. So you could actually take the disc out and put in a CD and play the audio from that CD. And I actually tried that. That was pretty cool. So like say you don't want to listen to this like shitty techno music or whatever the hell this kind of music is. You could totally plop in like AC/DC or Zeppelin or whatever and totally drive around to that because this game runs entirely on the PlayStation's RAM. But that's the end of the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Reminiscing with Shady, episode 24. This has been Ridge Racer. Take care, guys. I hope you've enjoyed.